Hey everybody, it's Donna of DonnaandTora.com. Today in this video we're going to talk about weight control and commitment. And in fact, without commitment there is no weight control. So that's a great thing to talk about. So how do you actually stay committed to get the goals that you want? In particular your weight loss or weight control goals. So there's three key steps that you need to practice and put into practice to be able to achieve that end. So the first thing is what you need to do is decide what you're committing to. So it is, I like to think about it, you really need to mull it over. I call it the tattoo commitment. What I mean by the tattoo commitment, most of you know I actually have a tattoo. And you really need to get very clear on what it is because it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. So when we're talking about a weight control commitment, you need to decide to actually commit to it as a tattoo commitment. Am I willing to absolutely commit to it? Because once you start, there's absolutely no going back. So the main thing is decide what are you committing to. All right, you have to commit to it. And so that's the main thing. I know for myself, for 2012, what I'm going to be committing to is actually breaking my sugar addiction. It's that time. I've broken 4 other addictions so far, so now it's time for me to upgrade my diet and lifestyle because that's the approach that we follow in weight control. And it's time for me to get rid of that sugar addiction once and for all. But I really need to get my head around it. And the best way to do that is to absolutely decide my commitment. Am I really willing to do this? Is this my tattoo commitment? Because once I commit, there is no going back. All right, so that's the first step. Really decide, are you willing to commit to this? Then the second thing we need to be aware of, and the second thing you need to do, is then you need to decide why. Why is it that you're committing to this? For what end? For what purpose? What's in it for you is probably the main thing you need to be aware of. What's really in it for you? You know, for myself, it's about how do you want to look and how do you want to feel? Those two areas will push you and support you to keep to your commitment. So how do you want to look and how do you want to feel are often two really good components you want to think about when you think about why do I want this? We often talk about why power. Your why power helps you through those obstacles as you're getting towards your goal and staying committed. So that's the second component. Now the third component is bringing in my old type of work is about accountability and measurement. You need to be able to count how you're getting to your goal or that you've got to your goal. So it's about accountability and measurement. So how do you do that in weight control? Is I suggest that you commit to 6 weeks. And that's the first major chunk that most people need to commit to is 6-week target. You commit to a 6-week goal. Also that it's probably a weight control goal as well, as in how many kilograms or pounds do you want to lose. Now, what I'm thinking about in a 6-week period, you would probably not be able to lose more than 2 to 3 kilograms, so about 4.5 to 6.5 pounds is roughly what you're looking at. So I would commit to say 2 or 3 kilograms in a 6-week period. Now, I don't mind if you lose that weight, but the main thing, the difference between weight loss and weight control is keeping the weight off. So even if you lose that weight in a month, you need to be able to keep it off for that whole 6 weeks. Can you make it to the whole 6 weeks? So that's weight control and commitment. So let me just run back through. First of all, you've got to commit to it. The second thing you have to do is decide why. Why do you really want it? So tap into that why power. And the third thing you need to do is count. How accountable will you hold yourself for 6 weeks and for how much as well? How many pounds or how many kilograms? And you decide that before you even start. Now those 3 things will help you have the ultimate and learn the ultimate weight control skills that you can apply at any time afterwards as well and continue to do so. So I hope those things really help you. And until our next video, I hope this really helps you. So live with health and laughter, and I'll see you soon. What if you found a motivational program that could help you lose weight, stay motivated, and keep on your goals? Grab your copy now at bitesizemotivation.com.